I'm gonna start off by saying this shit has not been a fucking walk in the park. It really hasn't. I'm tired all the time.
On down and down.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. It's been a while. My name is Yami Rodriguez. Please subscribe down there somewhere. If you don't follow me on Instagram, then you don't know that I am very pregnant. By the time this video goes up, I'll be in my third and final trimester. Things are moving right along. Everything is going great and it's exciting. And I figured I'd do kind of like a get ready with me and kind of talk to you guys a little bit about what's been going on with my pregnancy and stuff. This is my very first pregnancy. So I have no idea what I'm doing. Perfect. Alright, so I'm gonna start off with a little bit of concealer. This is my all-time favorite concealer. It's by Tarte. It's their Shape Tape and it's in the shade medium. I'm gonna put this, y'all know the drill. I'm gonna put this underneath my eyes, and I have a little bit of... I found out I was pregnant in mid-June. I thought I got my period twice in May. Turns out one of those was what's called implantation bleeding. So I conceived sometime in May. When I found out I was pregnant, it's so hard to explain because it was kind of a shock, but at the same time, I know how this happened. So it wasn't, it's kind of hard to explain. Like, I was surprised, but at the same time, I wasn't being, or we weren't being as diligent as we should have been with the whole birth control situation. I took the test, and I didn't tell Alex that I was taking the test beforehand. I just went ahead and took it. And one of the lines was a little bit more faded than the other one. So I was just like, is this positive? I don't know. Let me ask Alex. So Alex was the first person that I told that the test was positive. Every person that gets their period can tell you that, like, they kind of know when it's coming, and I didn't feel any of the situation, and like I said, we weren't being as careful. So this is the Extraordinary Translucent Powder by Chatty London. Sorry, it's why I'm just gonna set my face a little bit because I kind of want this to last. When I told Alex, he was calm, and he was just kind of like, let's just take another one just to be on the safe side. So I went to the pharmacy and got me 2 more tests from a different brand, a different company, for good measure. And one of them was the digital one that just says the word pregnant, not pregnant, and it said pregnant clear as day. And then I took the third one, and the third one said that I was pregnant, and I was like, okay, well, I guess that's that. Eyebrows. I'm gonna start with, this is the Cabral by Benefit. Y'all know this shit. I am using the shade number 4. So I'm gonna put this on just on the end, or on the tail end of my brow, because I don't want them to look too shaped out. So I just put this on the tail end just to give myself a little bit of more of an arch. So after Alex and I talked about it a little bit more, it was just kind of like, we can do this. We can figure this out and, you know, and have a baby. And so that's what that same night, basically, we talked about it and we kept talking about it, and it was just kind of like, the more we talked about it, the more calm we got, and it was just kind of, it started to get more towards like excitement and like hopefulness and stuff. This is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Brow Tint Pen, and this is what I'm gonna use. This is what I use from the middle, kind of like the middle to like the inner corner of the brow, just because it kind of gives you like brush, you know, like hair-like strokes basically, and I like that because I like it to look more natural towards the closer it gets to my nose. I don't like it to look blocky. If that's the look you're going for though, go for it, boo-boo, you know what I'm saying? Like, live your life. So my first ultrasound, it was, I'm too hormonal for this, I don't want to cry, but my first ultrasound was very, it was so nice. I never gotten an ultrasound of, you know, a pregnancy before. I've gotten ultrasounds before in the past for my thyroid and stuff like that, but it was just so surreal. It was this itty bitty thing, and we couldn't hear the heartbeat, of course, because I wasn't that far along, but still you could see it. It was a tiny thing. And I remember looking at Alex and then looking up at the monitor, and I was just like, oh my God. It was it was such a surreal experience. My first trimester was, oh my goodness, where do I even begin? It was not fun, you guys. It was not fun. Pregnancy in general has not been fun for me. I haven't had any serious complications, thank goodness. Like the baby always looks great. You know, the anatomy scan, you know, bunch of brain activity, bunch of movement. Like, honestly, I'm super grateful for that. It's just been me. My body has not been adjusting the way that I thought it would to so many changes happening. And I'm gonna take this pale shade right here. It's called Pop Fizz Clink right here, and I'm gonna put that all over my lid. I had low progesterone at the very beginning of my pregnancy, which fucking sucked. Let me tell you why that fucking sucks. Is because progesterone is a hormone, and apparently I wasn't producing enough of it, which means I had to get it supplemented to me, which made me extremely tired, like physically. I feel like I've been tired for months, really. But it was what it was. So I've had a little bit of, you know, minor things, nothing obviously to be concerned about. And the baby always looks great, so that's my main priority. I don't mind feeling shitty if I know the baby's okay. My very first craving was mangoes. Not just any mangoes though. It had to be the pre-cut like mango sticks basically that they sell at like the produce section. They're already like cut for you, and they're like always not quite ready, but that's how I like them. Like, I don't like them to be too sweet. I like them to be more sour, I guess. So that was my very first craving that I can remember. Banana baby food. That's probably the weirdest craving that I've had, but it's so good. It's not like the other baby foods like biscuits and gravy or whatever. Like, I can't even imagine how bad that shit tastes. But banana baby food, it just tastes like banana pudding, but better, I think. So I've been eating that shit like crazy. Some of you may be wondering, well, if you don't know if you're having a boy or a girl, then how are you gonna decorate the nursery? What have you bought? What haven't you bought? I don't think colors have genders, or should, because like I don't know who decided that blue was for boys and pink was for girls. I've always fucking hated the color pink. My favorite color's always been blue, clearly. And so that's just what I've always been drawn to. But I have been keeping everything for the nursery like pretty gender neutral. I am gonna do a theme, and I'm not gonna tell you guys because I'm going to do a reveal of the nursery whenever it's ready. I'm still acquiring some things, but it's definitely, all the things are definitely gonna be gender neutral for the most part. And my baby shower is right around the corner, and it's the same thing. There's not gonna be blue or pink. It's gonna be a lot of colors. So I have bought a few things, like a few clothing items, mostly honestly just onesies, because let's be real, like the first few months, that's what kids live in, that's what babies live in anyway, is onesies. And I've just bought gender neutral onesies, a lot of whites, a lot of grays, yellow. I think my eye look is good, but I want to add a little pop of color because you know me. So I think I'm gonna take my Huda Beauty Electric Obsessions palette. I fucking love this palette so much, you guys. Like, oh, it's so pretty. And the colors are so pigmented. Like, look at that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I think I'm going to do this orangey shade right here. That looks pretty. And I'm just gonna do this on the inner corners of my eye for a little pop of pizzazz, you know what I mean? For my mascara, which is the last thing that I normally do, I'm gonna use this Tarte Man Eater. This is the travel size, of course, or like the trial size basically, but it's such a good mascara. I don't think I like it more than the Bad Gal Bang from Benefit, which I did a review on a long time ago. But this is still a pretty good mascara. I do think so far my second trimester has been my favorite. Just because I've felt, obviously the baby has gotten bigger, so I've felt a lot more movement, which is a good thing. But it also it hasn't always been as magical as people made it out to be. Sometimes the shit hurts. Like, sometimes the baby packs a punch, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna do, this is the Kat Von D Lolita 2. This is such a pretty shade of, it's like not red, not pink. It's oh, I love it. On a serious note though, I feel like pregnancy has changed me in both good ways and not so good ways. Not so good ways in the fact that I've struggled with how I look. This is definitely the biggest I've ever seen my belly. And I'm not even, you know, full term yet. So I know it's only gonna get bigger. It's a struggle. It's a struggle to, you know that a lot of beautiful, magical things are happening in your body and you're literally growing a human. But it's also, you know, it's hard sometimes because you look in the mirror and you look completely different. To me, I you know, once I started growing my belly, it was just like, wow, am I ever gonna look like my old self? You know, and obviously I wasn't like a fitness model or anything. Another big part of me feels like I should have no reason to complain about the way my body looks ever again, because I I've been able to create a life, and that's pretty fucking powerful. You know what I'm saying? If you are pregnant, or if you are thinking about becoming pregnant, or if you've already been pregnant, let me be the one to tell you that it's okay to not enjoy it. I don't think that's gonna make me a bad mother. I don't think it's going to reflect on how I treat my children. It's just being honest. It hasn't been all that great. This is my finished look. How did I do? I haven't done my makeup like in a while, like a full face of makeup with like foundation and everything in a very long time. I hope you're having an awesome day and an awesome rest of the week, wherever you are. Always remember to subscribe and be kind, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.